Our next story is a classic from the 90s that endures to this day. It's about a sound from Ohio that's become the alleged Bigfoot howl heard round the world. Late autumn 1994, Wellsville, Ohio. Matt Moneymaker, head of the Bigfoot Research Organization, has heard reports of strange sightings and vocalizations in the forest near the Ohio River. Matt scours the area, but is unable to spot the creature. But he says he comes across a set of terrifyingly huge tracks. Matt then proceeds to set up microphones around the area and has them record through the entire night. The next morning, a review of the tapes reveals this. These are what have become known as the Ohio howls. Listen as the siren-type howl starts. Soon after, a dog joins in, and then a third creature's howl can be heard in the distance. The main sound is loud and repeats 4 times, though there is no discernible pattern.
Over the course of that 3 months, we got 64 different vocalization recordings. The Ohio howl is the best and clearest among them. You would often hear responses coming from the other side of the Ohio River, as if that's what this howler was doing. It was up there to howl across the river to connect with ones over there. And to this day, it has stumped any scientist from matching it with any known animal.
So could this howl be that of the legendary Bigfoot? And what's he doing in Ohio? Well, believe it or not, Ohio is fast becoming one of the largest spots for Bigfoot activity, with over 315 reported sightings since the mid-1970s. That gives credence to the theory that if the Sasquatch does in fact exist, he doesn't live exclusively in the Northwest.
When people think of Ohio, they think of places like Cleveland, where this particular recording was obtained. In Wellsville, Ohio, the population is very small, 3,300 people, and the outlying area, which is largely uninhabited. This is by far one of the best recordings of Sasquatches ever obtained.
This story didn't end in 1994. In August of 2022, approximately 100 miles away in Loudonville, Ohio, a woman made headlines for claiming that she'd recorded another Bigfoot howl. That 2-minute recording was described as the sound of one Bigfoot attempting to locate another. Is this recording something similar? Let's ask the experts. First, we have forensic audio expert Dr. Rob Maher authenticate the track.
In the spectrogram, we can see the frequency starting low and then going high, and several repeats of that. There are no obvious signs of edits or abrupt changes or distinctions in this recording.
But what about this being a mechanical siren, as many online have speculated? Maher says, no way.
A mechanical siren generally is producing a sound that's frequency and the duration is very similar from one cycle to the next. But each howl that we've observed has a slightly different frequency and a slightly different duration, indicating that this was made by a biological source.
Could it be another apex predator known to roam these woods?
A black bear is known to vocalize and make sounds. If we compare that to the example recording, there's quite a few differences in the characteristics of those sounds. The bear, they have much more of a short grunt quality. They don't have the howl or the siren quality that's present in the example recording.
With a miss on the bear, Maher searches his entire library of animal sounds to find a potential match.
Although there are characteristics of this sound that seem to match up known animals, there is not an exact match I can make. This is an unknown source in the recording.
With no exact match, the possibility is left open that this could be something truly unique, such as a Bigfoot. Our verdict? Given that we couldn't find a single match to this, we're calling it a possible Bigfoot sound. And the fact that these siren-like howls have been heard all over the country give credence to the idea that something may be out there. And so is the proof.